in 10 right now. The fight breaks out. Boots trying to back off to survive. Needs to survive another 5 seconds. And I think that he's done it. I think both players are going to retreat to their respective corners. We have 2 minutes added to the clock. Ray looking much better on the stack as he has 130 and 200 to his name. Boots, on the other hand, with a mere 100. If Ray gives away Mega, though, that's an enormous mistake. Instead, he gets it cleanly. Boots knows that it's gone. Can't fight for this red. Actually gets a little bit stuck here. This is a mistake for Boots actually to even get those shards hanging around. Was very costly for him. He's down to 39 points of armor and just now full health as he picks up the 50. Wow, the grenade was pretty close. Spam is going to put him into a no armor situation. That's not where you want to be with just a minute 20 remaining in this overtime. Number 1. Ray, let's watch from his point of view. Still maintaining his stack. Mega coming up right now. And now we do see a potential trade situation between Mega and Red. I would do a rocket jump if I were Ray. I wouldn't even give Boots an opportunity to get anywhere near this red armor. Wow. Come on, Ray. He's not going to go. And there you go. Yeah. So I think a little bit of mistake by Ray to give that red away and to at least not stick around to do damage against it. Mega in 5, and if Boots gets it, he's actually in pretty good shape if he can do it. Ray, really early for Mega, but him being there is gonna be a nice, easy, clean getaway. Boots was a little bit late for Mega, but he should know now at least when it comes up, which, given that we are scoreless, we might be going into overtime number 2, where that Mega timing will become very useful in the next couple of seconds. 10 seconds remaining in this first overtime. Still a tie between these two players. And 5 seconds remaining before Mega pops. And there it is. Mega taken by Ray. Boots not able to turn that into a advantageous situation for him. Ray is going to be able to get both Red and Mega, though. Boots is just hanging out. And this is a weird kind of thing here. He's really trying to use these yellow armors to bolster his stack, and it's worked out pretty well for him. He does have about 180 as this fight breaks out. Of course, getting shot in the face kind of hurts that whole stack situation. So we can't say advantage. He never quite had the advantage. But now we do see his job here is to try to force Ray away long enough so he can get red. Mega is taken. Boots hitting one rail, though, a very important rail indeed. Boots now spamming to survive, needing health more than armor, though. Ray not going to try to press the situation. Railgun, or actually LG on LG is going to come out. We've seen so many times that these guys will prefer to use a railgun as their parting shot, though. I was almost expecting it now. Whoops, no red armor for Boots. He got scared off by the spam from Ray. Mega and Red up again. Boots is going to collect both. Wow, that is enormous. Ray, oh wow. Ray making an enormous mistake. And if he's still there when Boots comes up, there we go. This should be a frag. There it is. Boots getting it done. 5-4 by two very enormous mistakes by Ray. Positioning and timing just really fell apart for him. This will be another frag for Boots. Almost. But it's good enough at this point. With just 10 seconds remaining, all you need is to have done enough damage to survive. And Boots has done so. So Ray will be the third place player as Boots will go to face off against all me. So Ray automatically getting third place because Perfuse basically doesn't want to play for third. And there you go. So once again, guys, you are watching the Cyber Sports Network Quake Live Kickoff event. We're about to head into the finals, all me versus Boots. And I want to say thank you to the admins of the Cyber Sports Network. Those few that I know are Adam, Andrew, Brian, Ace, Jesse. I don't know if that's Jorge or George, and Super Jake. I believe Brick is also involved. And excuse me if I'm forgetting anyone else, but I just want to say thanks to everyone who is involved in making this tournament happen. I also want to say thank you to the sponsors of this event. CSN coordinated with Cooler Master and Psycho Audio to put together a very nice prize package for first, second, third, fourth, and fifth place. Excuse me, Boots we've seen play a lot, especially in King of the Hill. He periodically comes out to tournament events, and of course this Cybersports Network match being one of them. With All Me, you know, we've seen him play in a couple of King of the Hills, but other than that, as Super Jake is mentioning, he's, I guess, pretty new to the scene, considered an up-and-comer. So, but tonight, though, I think that he has a chance to put his name on the map. I think most people tuning in who are familiar with the kind of pro scene in Quake Live would consider the guys we're seeing tonight, you know, they're not in the upper echelons of Pro Quake Live in North America, but that's okay. It's still extremely good, high-quality matches that we're able to watch, and Boots has been on extremely well with his railgun for most of the night. I think that's going to be quite an interesting thing as he clashes here with All Me, who has also been quite a beast. So, really, All Me quotes Miley Cyrus. All right. That's scary. Alright guys, we're going to see once again Boots and All Me facing off on Furious Heights, followed by ZTN, and if we need it, the tiebreaker shall be Lost World, aka DM13. And quite frankly, this should be a great little matchup between these two guys. I think skill-wise, if Boots is on, well, here's the thing. I think Boots is a little bit less consistent than All Me, from what I've seen, and of course that's mostly all based off of King of the Hill and things like that. But on the other hand, let's take a look at these things. Wow, 65. 65 it is, I guess. I mean, he had the opportunity to figure out where he wanted to play. I guess this is what he chose. Boots isn't that much better off, though, at pinging at 40, but that will make LG battles, whenever there's about a 25 ping difference, and whenever you're getting over 50 ping, LG becomes harder and harder to use. So, I think Boots is going to have a bit of an advantage here. On the other hand, you know, Boots can be kind of hot and cold a lot of the time, and I think All Me is a little bit more consistent. That may play into how these matches unfold. So, I'm going to let them know that I'm all set here. So once again, guys, you're watching Quake Live TV. I am Grease Scotsman, and it's a interesting Sunday afternoon. Make it evening. It's now 8 p.m. here. And we're going live in 3, 2, and 1. This is the grand finals of the Cybersports Network Quake Live Kickoff event. We have Boots to LG and Mega. All Me is getting himself the red armor, yellow armor rail, looking for a rocket launcher right afterwards. Boots is going to get first dibs. He doesn't want to get shot with the railguns. This is why he's hanging out. Actually, he's going to lay a little bit of a trap. Let's see if it pans out. Yeah, it will pan out, but All Me actually gets a pretty good shot of his own, make it a pair, and he's able to put down Boots. 34 health All Me had as he gets that frag. Boots is like, what? But I set the trap. I got the free shot and everything. I don't think Boots talks like that. I don't know why I'm saying that. But anyway, All Me is able to pick up first frag, and Boots is now going to try once again to catch All Me out. And All Me's just backing up and like, hey, buddy, you tried that before, right? It didn't work out that time either. Although this time Boots does get away with his life, and All Me gets away with about 50 health. Boots, not much going well for him, though. That's his second opportunity to catch his opponent off guard, and he's really putting himself in an enormous risky situation here, pressing in, especially with Mega. All Me is right back up for the fight. Granted, he was really weak there, so you know the aggression from Boots was perhaps warranted, but you know, All Me able to get away with red, that's pretty critical because Boots won't have much to work with. He'll have the 50 armor we see him pick up right now, and that is going to be it for the next about 10 seconds. And that's long enough for Almi to restock and recollect. Now, Almi may choose to just, yeah, nah, he's doing the smart thing. I like this play by going over here and realizing, hey, I already have armor. Mega is really what I need. So here's a free Mega. I'm going to give away the red armor to Boots, but I know that that's all that he's got. And so now I've got the weapon advantage, and I can use this upper position, hopefully well, in order to keep Boots away from the next power, which actually is going to be red armor. It's going to be more important to be over at red by the time this fight is over. Almi's going to press in for a bit of damage. Boots, I think Boots had his back turned. I think he was expecting Almi to go for a teleporter or something, but either way, a little bit slow here. Boots getting his ass handed to him thanks to Almi's rockets, and Almi will pick up frag number 3. That's a huge rail. That's another, and Boots barely able to get away with his life here. 87, as the only thing keeping him alive was that mega health, and even it wasn't enough to, you know, really give him any sort of advantage in this upcoming situation. Why he's at red, I don't know. He's about to get challenged for it, and Almi may be a little bit slow to the punch. Yeah, a little bit off here. That timing is so critical. Boots gives away the frag, but you know, Almi did not get in on that red, so hardly a reign of terror, and Boots is able to put him down for the first frag. An unfortunate timing switch there. I wanted to go see how much health and armor Almi had left, and as you could see, it wasn't enough to survive that rocket shot. So, as a fresh spawn, Almi gets red. You can hear Boots swinging on past. Almi needing weapons. Back off to the rocket launcher, Boots. Really waiting this out. Now the problem I have with this is the position that Almi is going to allow, basically being allowed to have for this red. Boots is basically not even going to worry about that and just, okay, fine, we're going to trade red and mega. Even though, quite frankly, had Boots played that differently, he could have gotten position on the red armor, forcing Almi. Yes, he would have gotten the red probably. Boots shouldn't have given up his upper position, but had he been firing down rockets against Almi, he could have had a very easy time at both the mega and doing damage against the previous red. Boots does get this red, it's able to get away, so, you know, hardly a bad situation for him. Actually, he's going to catch Almi with his back turned, and Boots now looking to get frag number 2 for himself. Almi says, whoops, and indeed, that was quite a whoops, because now 190 health for Boots and 94 armor. It's time for a bit of a comeback and time to even the score, and Boots knows it. He has his rocket launcher out instead of his railgun. That's a bit of a mistake, I think, and Almi makes him pay, getting a railgun shot of his own, but then Boots having the better stack, whiffing a really critical rail, but he'll hit the second one, bringing it within 1. Boots off on the rail. That's several whiffed in a row. We've passed the halfway point, and Almi now looking pretty. 43% railgun, needing armor pretty badly, but actually with Boots having the mega, he's actually a stronger man here, able to bring this thing back within 1. Let's go watch Boots. As even though his accuracies are a bit off, he's been able to keep this thing pretty tight. Wow. His LG is really off, but he just says, you know what? He needs his LG when he can switch up to a rocket and just shoot it point blank. That works out too. 5 and 5, the score is tied. Boots not really in the best situation. We haven't really seen control out of either of these players in basically the first 5 minutes. So hopefully Boots can figure out how to do that. Nice drive-by by Almi. Really nailing Boots in the face with that rocket and changing his plans for, if not world dominance, at least map dominance. Boots is able to get 1 rail, but that is all he gets. And wow, Boots really, compared to what we saw out of him facing off in the earlier match against Ray, his railgun accuracy is half of what it was, and that is really making things quite difficult for him. So as I said before we started this match, Boots can be kind of hot and cold. We saw pretty warm Boots at the start of this tournament, of the semifinals against Ray, but as this matchup has gone on, Boots has definitely become quite tepid, so I'm a little bit worried for him here. as we are in a tied situation with 3 minutes left to go. Boots barely getting away with his life, 40 health. And